Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome to the new Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. Keen-eyed viewers will note that I have played this in the past. I think it was about 2 years ago that I did. However, I've been itching to play this again, and with the release of the HD version, that sounds reasonable enough to me. So I think we'll go ahead and do that. Also, I've got the physical version, so it comes with the amiibo that gives you access to, I think it is the Cave of Shadows or whatever they called it. Apparently it's not all it's cracked up to be. It's just kind of like a wolf version of the Cave of Ordeals. But I will probably still end up giving that a try anyway. Maybe like a stream or something like that. I don't know. That's all in the future. I have no idea. And also, excitingly, this is the first time that, yeah, we'll stick with Epona. This is the first time that I've, actually used the Wii U gamepad in any of my Let's Plays. Not like streams, obviously, but Let's Plays, so this is exciting for me. So there's normal mode or hero mode. Hero mode, the damage you take will be doubled and no hearts will drop. I'm kind of interested in hero mode just because in the regular game, I definitely breezed through it on, on how it was meant to be played, I guess. What you call it. So I'm kind of interested to try hero mode. Just for fun. Going through it normally wasn't too difficult, so I don't think it'll be massively difficult. Oh, the game looks so much better in HD, it really does. Oh yeah, and of course we've got this, like, half-an-hour intro to the game, which is very silly. I think it's actually more like an hour. Tell me, do you ever feel a strange sadness as dusk falls? They say it's the only time when our world intersects with theirs. The only time we can feel the lingering regrets of spirits who have left our world. That is why loneliness always pervades the hour of twilight. But enough talk of sadness. I have a favor to ask of you, Mr. 250. Well, thanks. I was supposed to deliver something to the royal family of Hyrule the day after tomorrow. Yes, it was a task set to me by the mayor, but would you go in my stead? You have never been to Hyrule, right? And I say nothing. In the kingdom of Hyrule, there's a great castle, and around it is Castle Town, a community far bigger than our little village. And far bigger than Hyrule is the rest of the world the gods created. You should look upon it all with your own eyes. It's getting late. We should head back to the village. I will talk to the mayor about this matter. I just stare forward with dead eyes. I always thought that, this, out of anything, this game really deserved an HD remake. Because Wind Waker got an HD remake not too long ago, relatively speaking. Which is good, don't get me wrong, it does look good. I like how Wind Waker HD looks. I haven't actually played it yet, but I like how it looks. But Wind Waker always had a visual style that I think never really needed to go higher resolution. Like, it didn't need it. Whereas, I feel like this game definitely benefits a lot more. Because the visual style of this was always intended to be a bit more gritty and realistic than Wind Waker's style was. Realistic's not probably the best word, but, more lifelike anyway. So I always thought this game, could really use an HD remake. And when I heard it, was coming out with it, it seemed like a good idea. Let's just stare forward with our unblinking eyes.
Hey!
You there? Hi, this is my face. You mind helping me herd the goats? Oh boy, the best part of the game. They ain't listening to me lately. The best part of the game is herding goats. Where's Epona? Think we'll have to go find her. Oh man. I do have to say, while the game looks decent, you know, I expected the, you know, remake to update some graphics, and you can still see some seams in some of the textures, like that tree. There's like a seam right there. But the UI looks really good. Oh, and looks like, I wonder if any volume sound plays from the touchpad. Not yet. I don't know if it does later. I'm going to keep it off for now just to keep it from interfering with the mic, but that is cool. So, okay, so sorry, I'm having fun with this. Just let's see. It looks like it's mirroring the screen at the moment. Go to options. Oh, that's fancy. Please don't invert. But yeah, you see a mini map. Basically, what you're seeing in the bottom left corner of the screen, and that's me zooming in and out on the mini map, which you can't see. But you see the mini map on this, so that's kind of cool. I always thought that was a really good use for the screen in the Wii U, was kind of like a mini map kind of thing. You know, sometimes people seem to get a little too ambitious with it, and I think a map screen is a pretty good use of it anyway. Sorry, back to the game. I don't play much with the Wii U, honestly, because I don't have a lot of games for it. At least Wii U specific games. Come on now, hurry up and bring Epona with you. So lifelike and realistic. And it's so nice seeing all of this with updated graphics. Not even that, you know, because some of the text, I mean, obviously the very layout is still very flat. Like, you can see polygons everywhere in the environment and such, as it was probably in the original game. I can't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure it looked a lot like this. But everything is just such higher resolution. It looks so much better. It really does. Look at those feet. I'm sorry. I'll try to stop harping on the graphics, but it's pretty exciting. Hi, Mr. 250. Welcome. I'm an awkward character. I washed Epona for you. Oh man, I got big eyes. And I suddenly realized that I'm not funny anymore. Fine, don't listen to me. Such a nice melody. Epona looks happy. Well, she's all prettied up now, so I suppose you can ride her back. But don't make her do too much, okay? You got it. Oh man, well, like I said, the UI looks so much better. Everything's so sharp and clean. It might... I don't know if it's running... I don't think it's running 60 FPS. I wonder if it is. That'd be a good question. Anyway, off to obligatory goat herding. The single best part of this game. It really does just look better. I think the best way to describe it, let me say this. The best way to describe it is probably everything doesn't look so stupidly grainy. That was the problem with trying to put so much detail onto such a low resolution machine, you know, like the Wii was. Is that everything kind of had this weird grainy look, if that makes sense. You know, trying to shove all them pixels onto that tiny screen. Ah, if it isn't young, Mr. 250, are you going to close down the ranch for the day? I just closed the shop myself. I'm sure you know all about the mischievous monkeys that have been coming into the village lately. Those things worry me a bit. I'd better lock up tight here. I couldn't stand to have any more goods stolen. Can't trust that good-for-nothing husband to do anything. Come on, Dad. You can't catch a silly little monkey. I forgot everyone has strange facial expressions here. Well, no, I can't. Oh, listen to us, Babylon. I didn't mean to keep you. Oh boy, here comes the train. Choo-choo! Alright, off to work with you. Why don't you stop by and do a little shopping some other time? I just might. Have a good time at work. Be careful out there. Never understood how a small village like this could sustain itself. On a very small pumpkin patch, goats, and probably like fish or something. I don't know. I think if I remember correctly, in this game you can fly with chickens. Yeah, very slowly. Oh, and the clothes change color when they get wet. I think that was the original game too, but still. I've said this before, but since we're on the topic, I will say it again. This is probably one of my favorite Legend of Zelda games. If for nothing else, just that the world was so different. You know, it was grittier and more realistic, which I know people had been wanting for a while at the time, which is I think why they did it. But it's just such an interesting world. There's just so many things I liked about it, and it's kind of hard to really just quantify it all. But I do remember the water and the lake being some of the coolest things about the whole thing in my opinion. Let's take a look around some more. I want to look at everything. We got another small pumpkin patch. So they're up to 8. They're up to 8 pumpkins now. They've got life made, truly. No breaking and entering, dang it. The camera feels a little close to his back. Is something that can be done about that? Maybe it's just me, I don't know. This feels like the camera's jammed just a little bit close to him. Huh? We got some more hidden pumpkins. I do think there's something up here, though I don't know if it's something I can actually reach right off. There's a chicken. We got that going for us. Yes, there's a rupee up there. Just gotta climb the ladder. There's a rupee up here, too. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Oh, now I remember how you do it. I remember now. We got the 10 rupees. I've been told apparently that thing where every time you save the game and come back and then you get a new rupee type, it doesn't show you that cutscene every time anymore. So I think this is like hot grass or something, which is used a couple times in the game. It's not a really big thing if I remember correctly, but it's, you know, like a, you know, oh, that's kind of neat. Little... I want to say gimmick, but it feels a little gimmicky at times. Oh, I see. The Wii U... Okay, I was about to say, see, I've been controlling the rest of the game with the control stick, but this is actually able to be controlled like this. It's a little wobbly. Though then again, that's not exactly different from how it controlled on the Wii. Because the Wii was a little bit inaccurate in its aiming as well. I might actually be too close to the TV now that I think about it. Oh, I hope not. That would just be dreadful. Oh yeah, that controls a lot better from back here. Give me my rupee. Dang it! Come on! How about this? Was this a thing you could do? Could you pick up chickens with it? I can't remember. Also, the first recording here, we're doing it in 1080p. I'm gonna see if that works, because I had some issues with the Splatoon stream. But that was because I was recording and streaming at the same time. I have no idea if this is gonna be okay. Ah, sweet, yes, that's what I wanted. Okay, cool. I have no idea if this is gonna work out alright. So, if it becomes a problem, we'll, you know, switch down to 720. I'm just doing like a lot of technical talk today, aren't I? I should stop that. That's not super exciting. I think there's some rupees over here as well. We gotta talk to all the town folk, because you're all important characters, and I totally remember who every one of you is. There's actually a lot to do in the village. Like, I forgot how much there is. Okay. Just gotta be very careful. Grab the rupees. Got 5 rupees. There we go. Good evening, Mr. 250. It's a lovely sunset, is it not? It's kind of you to spend time with my husband, you know? Gives me time for myself. Oh, do you have to go put the livestock to bed now? Huh. You'll probably be important later. Great timing, Mr. 250. There's something I had forgotten to tell you. My son, Colin, is making a fishing rod so the two of you can play together. You should finish it today. So you come get it at the house tomorrow. Of course, we gotta have the local fisherman dude. Oh man, look at them frogs. Gotta have the local fisherman dude whose sole purpose is to keep the village safe from harm. This game really is just such a joy to look at, though. Everything looks so clean. You going to help out Fado or not, Mr. 250? You headed up to the ranch already. You better move along and take Epona with you. Alright, let's go. Don't want to keep him waiting for the obligatory goat herding. The best part of the game. It's not that bad, but I think they do make you do it twice, if I'm not mistaken. What's up, goats? You get some of the whistle grass, or whatever this is, horse whistle grass. Very convenient that the stuff just grows around all over the place. You see Link's arm there? Look at his arm. Look at his arm, it's so, like, blocky. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, and they had horseback fighting in this game. It isn't a really big part of the game, but it is still a part of the game. Sorry to get you over here in such a hurry, Mr. 250. These guys have been awful skittish lately. They won't listen to a word I say. Sorry to ask, bud, but how about you and Epona herd him into the barn real quick? We ain't got much time, so can you do it for me? Yes. Much obliged there, bud. Okay, then go on and herd all these little scamps into the barn for me. What you do by just getting close and whoop. Yeah. Go in. Yeah. Oh, I'm a bit too far. There we go. Yeah. Scare you guys. It's actually going a lot easier than I remember it. Did they improve Goat AI? Goat AI improved for the new game? Mr. 250 Epona, much obliged to both of y'all. I can cover everything tomorrow without having to trouble you, so just sit back and relax, bud. Oh, but how about today? Want to practice with the fences? There's a way to spell bud. I'll get him fences set up. It sounds a little bit like, I mean, if it's true, like what they would have done, what they did with Wind Waker, where I think they made the Triforce hunting quest less annoying, yet again. So maybe they streamlined some of the annoying parts of this game. Oh, sorry that took so long. Okay then, y'all ride all you want. I'll get tired of riding, just jump the gate and head back to the village, okay, bud? So this is your tutorial, you can jump over fences. And we will have to do that a couple times through the game. Yeah, sure, let's save. Don't want to lose that playtime. Save your progress. Press down, then choose. Okay, gotcha. That is important to know. I would like to be able to save anytime I feel like it. Although Legend of Zelda does that thing where they make you save and then there's one, like, you'll save in an area and then there'll be the area you respawn at, it'll be different. Like, it'll respawn you at a predefined, like, spot in the area. Wake up, Mr. 250, it's morning already! Let's check again. Hey kids, how's it going? Just looking out my window? In the loneliest town? I'm not sure I feel about the gamepad aiming thing. Like, not using the control sticks, actually using the aimpad to aim. I know that was an option in Splatoon as well, and I chose not to do that. Because it was weird. I'm not really used to it. I work better with the control stick thing, but I'll try this for a little bit. See if it works with me. Anything cool in here? Let's just leave our raging fire full of... with stew in it, while we go and investigate whatever the kids are doing. We've also got Spooky Basement. I think there's a treasure chest, yeah. I can see me running into the spot of it on the minimap. It's right there. But I don't think the game physically lets you open it until you have a torch or something. Yeah, it's right in front of me. How unfortunate. Yep, you can see the contours and everything. I think that was that way in the first game as well, though, so I'm not too worried. So you can cycle on and off the minimap. That's how you access the pause screen. You can pull up a big version of big version of the map. Whoa, dude. And I think they let you set up multiple items on like X, Y, and maybe B. Or B's probably attack, so that's cool though. I like it. Definitely worked well with the control scheme that we've got. Hey kids. Oh man, these kids, I forgot they're annoying. Mr. 250, did you hear? They're selling a slingshot at the store right now. A slingshot! I wonder how powerful it is. I must try it. Tallow, if you and Mallow want it so badly, just buy it at my parents' shop. Do you see any rupees in my hand? I can't afford that thing. Come on, Beth, can't you just loan it to us for a while? You know I'd get in trouble for that. If you two want it, save up your allowances or something. But our allowances are terrible. Wish I was born into a family with a slingshot instead of one with a water wheel. Oh, you. So guess what my job is? Yep, entertain the kids. Not terribly far from what I've had to do in the past. Your job is to entertain the kids. I don't want to entertain the kids. Hey. Yo, Mr. 250 up here. Want to talk? Press ZL so we can chat. Oh, I forgot there are bumper buttons as well. There's trigger and bumper on the Wii. So that could be another set of buttons. There you go, over here. Yeah, your voice carries well as usual. Maybe I can teach you can teach my tykes that you've got to press A while ZL targeting to talk to people from a distance. Because you know how often we do that in the game. So listen, why don't you climb up those vines there? Sure, I like vines. Not the short videos, those are kind of lame, in my opinion. But that's just me. Yo, there you are. Check this out. You know Sarah at the general store? Well, isn't that her cat over there? He's just been sitting there next to my house having a staring contest with the creek. You don't suppose he's thinking he's gonna catch a fish, do you? Ha! A cat can't catch no fish. Anyway, that's not what I was meaning to tell you about. I want you to take a look at something. See that grass growing there on the edge of that rock? Haven't I seen you whistling with that stuff? You have. I figured it was pretty rare to see it growing in a place like that, so I thought I'd let you know. I bet you could hop across these rocks with a little... couldn't you? A little... like that. Yeah, see? So that's not terrible. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, let's endanger some civilians. I like it. I almost forgot about this. I love endangering civilians. My favorite. Alright. Let's get to aiming. Set them free right there. Make the local hornets angry. Oh, actually he's okay. Thought he was going to be a little worse off than that. Okay. So we can walk on their roof of their house, which I'm sure they're happy about. Why do these pillars exist? I'm sure these aren't structurally sound. There's a monkey far off in the distance. I know. Let's ruin his life. I'm all for ruining people's lives, animal cruelty, you know, the usual. There we go. Now we can steal back the basket, because we're terrible. That monkey probably was trying to do good things. Evil monkeys. So now we gotta take this back to who it belongs to. I think this is sort of like a big monetary reward area because they want us to buy the thing, so we have to make money. I don't know how you lost that. Oh my, Mr. 250! I've been looking for that cradle. I made it when my first child was born, and I've cherished it all these years. Did you know all this somehow? Did you find it and bring it back to me on purpose? My thanks to you. That reminds me, there's something I'm supposed to give you. Do you think you could carry that cradle and come with me back to my house? Boy, escort quests. Oh, we don't actually have to wait. Cool. My thanks to you, Mr. 250. Yes, I'd nearly forgotten. I'm supposed to give you this. Alright, here you go. Whoa, fishing rod. So excited. Simple fishing rod. Face the water and use it to cast. You can catch fish without bait, but you'll catch a larger variety of fish with bait. It's a little unpolished. My son, Colin, made this under the instruction of his father. You can use it if you like. And in fact I will. Okay, so, items. So you can set it to one of these 3 buttons. Set it to Y. So you have Y, X, and R that you're allowed to use for buttons, which is about what I'd expect. That is actually really cool. You don't even have to enter a menu to set up items. That's actually a really nice touch. Alright, so there are fish in this pond. And I want to catch some. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe the bait as well can be used to catch some. Hey cat, you gonna be okay? Me just doing a little fishing over here? So how do we do that? Just that? So are there motion controls with this, or... Oh, there goes my stylus. What do I... Okay. Is it this? Whoops. Fish got away. I should have read the instructions. There's not a reel on this one, though, so it's not like you actually reel it in. Okay, so you press Y. And then... Oh, and you just hold Y to reel it in. You can do the angle thing. You got a green gill! The biggest fish I've ever caught! Oh, and then the fish just takes it... Oh, whoa! Fish? Cats? So surprised.